put in? No. And I now have half of it. So I hit mirror, and I select the whole thing. I right click once. Damani, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to sit down.
But I didn't have nowhere to sit.
Sit!
Chairs is dirty.
Select the corner. Move the mouse until you get the arrangement you want. Left click once. You do not want to erase the first one. Hit no. Okay, now, I want to leave this for now. Why? Because using this center point, I can now move it to the center. If I take this line, and I go to the center here, and I go straight down to the other side.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And what is the working surface from here to here? 7.5. What's half of 7.5?
3.5.
3.5 plus a quarter, 3.75.
Oh, I was right.
Offset, 3.75.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I can't.
That's the very center of this. What do you have to do now? Right click once, take the center point here, move it to the center point here. Erase the lines here, and your drawing's done. Okay, that's 1. Make sure you save as, change the title down here to drawing 1. Drawing 2 is another perfect example of how to do the mirror thing. Drawing 8. It's 8.5 by 5. Start. 8.5 by 5. Take 8.5. 8.5 by 5.
We need to put some socks on.
Stop talking. Now, this is an angle. The easiest way to do this is to create the center using the snaps to help you. Triangle's always the center. Now you found the center of the piece right here. That's where this 3-inch square goes. So you just offset 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, 1.5 inches, trim. The angle, it tells you in this case it's 2.25 inches. So I'm going to offset 2.25 from the edge. That's where your angles are going to go. In this case, I have to turn on polar. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to go at this angle, which is angle 180. It tells you it's 30 degrees. What's 180 minus 30 is?
150.
150. So go up until your thing reads 150.
Oh my god.
Now, don't try to snap it to the line. Can't see it at all. Then sit down. Go up here to 150. Go way past it and trim. That's all there is to that problem. Same with 10. Now on 9, when we do 9, it is 7 inches from front to back. So I go 7 inches. Turn forward back on. 7 inches. Okay, so I'm going to come back 2 inches. 2. Give myself a marking point. Come back in another 2.5. That's the marking point. Those are the points you need to establish this problem. Now, this defaults to radius, the circle. But if you want diameter, use the pull down and go to diameter. I want radius, so I default to radius. And I type in 1.25. Come to the back. 1.25. No, I'm showing you is so that when you do these, I want you to just pay attention. It won't be you just fumble along. Is this the only way you can do it? No.
No.
You can decide how you want to do it. Come from the point here, straight out. From here Straight out.
This is the drawing.
All right, it tells you that the outside of this, get over there. Yeah. I have more 2-year-olds in this class than any other class. Yeah, you're one of them.
I mean, I don't do that. I just stand up.
All right, when you get into the circle problems, this is the start. How you evolve it is up to you. Now, if we're going to do something like 12, still start off with a square. It's 5 by 2.5. 5 by 2.5. Now, from these corners, this is this 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. You start off with a circle. It's an inch radius. So you draw 4 circles. 1. Right click, repeat. 1. Right click, repeat. 1. Right click, repeat. 1. Do the other smaller circles. The smaller circles are 3/4. Now if you want diameter, which is what that is, 0.75. If you just want to do radius, it's 3/8. Half of 3/4 is 3/8. Or you could go copy, click on it, click the center, and move it. So that's about 4 ways that you could have done that. Wilson, if I have to talk to you again about your clownish behavior, I'm sending you out.
I wasn't even doing that.
I don't want to hear any excuses.
I need blame too much.
Okay, so you can copy and paste, you can move things, you can draw them all separately. How you go, left to right, right to left, it really doesn't matter. Accuracy is the name of the game. When you finish these, I'm going to expect you to dimension them. If it gives you a radius, I want you to dimension it with a radius. That's up here. If it's diameter, diameter. If you're at an angle, you would go a line, and if it's straight up or down, left or right, it's a line. Or linear. Everybody got it? Okay, a couple of other things. I have noticed that every time we go to these notebook checks, about half of you spend a half hour, 45 minutes putting things in those notebooks. The middle of the term this year, this quarter, I'm going to check your notebooks when you're not here. I'm going to pull them out. If everything is in the front pocket, you're getting a 50. You put things in the notebook as I give them to you. The only thing you can have in your front pocket is your packet of paper, this thing, and your agenda. If things fall on the floor, you get a 50. If everything is in your binder, you get 100. It's worth 3 grades.
What is this?
At about 3rd to 4th week, whenever interims come up. I won't tell you when. I'm just tired of seeing all these notebooks with papers just jammed in them. Yes?
Doesn't matter if it's in order.
If you put them in as I give them back to you, they're in good enough order.
Yeah.
Understand?
It'll be
Second thing is late work. If you do any late work, do not print it off and put it on my desk. When you are done drawing it on your own computer, you call me and I will come over and I will check it on your computer, and then you may print it off and turn it in for full credit. If it magically appears on my desk, I'm just going to throw it away. I will not grade it. Too much cheating. If I can check it on your computer, you can't cheat. If you open somebody else's document, that means you didn't just draw it. You opened the document. You must draw it physically on your computer, then call me, and I will check it and allow you to print it off and turn it in for full credit. Is that fair enough? Okay, now, I am tired of the little 2-year-old childish behavior. Next period, we are going to have at least 2 drawings to do. Probably 1 and 2. There is no perfectly right or wrong way to do them. They need to be centered in the border and dimension. You print everything pretty much this quarter 1:1. In other words, it's 100% size. I can take a ruler out and measure it. On the final, if you have a drawing in AutoCAD, since we have the whole year to cover, I may give you one where I just give you a drawing and tell you to measure it. There will be no dimensions on it. And I promise you, if you measure it, it'll be an even, fairly even number. 3, 3.5, 3 3/4. I don't go down to like 3 1/8 or 3 1/16. It'll be an even number. The final in this class is a bear. Very difficult.